Hello, friends, family, and strangers. This is Rob with the Trade Box, bringing you another crypto video. And this time we're going to review what's happening with the market. I'm going to provide you with my thoughts, opinions. I'm going to review a couple of coins that I'm personally investing. And as a bonus, I'm going to give you some information about an ICO that I feel is going to go to the moon. All right, so before we begin, I want to give a shout out to the $1 Million Dream Team, Crypto Cool Guys, and my Josephine. Everybody's been supportive. They've been learning, keeping an open mind, and together I think we're just going to go to the moon. So also, before I start, I want to make sure that y'all understand that I'm not a professional financial advisor. Everything I've done is research on my own. You're responsible for your own actions, and everything you do is your own actions. So take that into consideration before we start, and let's begin. All right, so let's review the market. What's going on here? So we see that Bitcoin is still dominant, over 40%. So this upward trend is likely to see the keep going up and see the light of day all the way through the weekend, I believe, just from what we've seen with the market. I think a lot of newbies are coming in, the grandmas, the new kids on the block. If we take a look at the 7-day trend here, we're just going to see that people are just dropping their money for Bitcoin, whether it's a couple bucks or not. And this site is being really slow. There we go. So it's just skyrocketing. So with that said, that's just what Bitcoin does. So we're gonna move on just to see what's trending and what's not. All right, come on. I like to take a look at the gainers and losers. So the biggest gainers is Nexus. With 165%. That is insane. I know they are pretty legit. That volume trade within the day is massive. So take a look, see if Nexus is for you. If you want to stick with it, do your research, find out what's going on with them. Some of these coins I really don't know. I think Ion has some potential. It's also doing some great gains, but all these you're gonna have to research. A lot of them I'm still new to the game, learning. So biggest losers, Z Classic is one I know from word of mouth. I did a little bit of research, but that took a heavy hit. So the thing with cryptos, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet on the losses. But when the market is green, we're all happy. So can't have the whole pie. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna share with you my top 3 coins to watch out for. So the first is SIA. I love SIA. So what they do is they decentralize the way data is stored out there. So you and I can partake. We can host these data coming in. It's all decentralized, privacy, reliability, scalability, and nobody can tamper with it. So it's pretty awesome to know that there's going to be competition for the Microsofts, the Amazons, and the Apples because they have a centralized system of data being housed. So we're trying to expose with blockchain, trying to get out of that mold and break the mold basically and provide something different. So we can see that even this coin, has a lot of potential because it's very, it's trying to break out. It's look how steady this was. I mean, this was very constant. So then we had some dippage from the market just kind of taking that dip, some bounce back, and we're gonna see this ride some waves until it really breaks out. So what's going to make this break out is, just better updates, they're very active on Discord, and their team is providing software updates. I really like their wallet. Their wallet is pretty awesome. I just set it up and I'm trying to finalize the syncing with the blockchain, but you can host and get some kickback with the SIA coins, which is really awesome. So kudos to them. So hopefully they keep going. And at 2 cents, this is a no-brainer. You get a couple hundred of these, and if they have a breakout year, you're just going to be sitting pretty. So we're going to move on to my next favorite is Substratum. So decentralized internet is awesome. So who doesn't want freedom? If you think about it, there's a lot of governments and countries out there that are blocking, people's access to the real world. So that's just mind-boggling. Everybody should have freedom. Be freedom of speech is what I believe in. So their team is amazing on Twitter. They post constantly, challenges. They're interactive. The announcements are always top notch. Just super awesome. And we can see that for the 58 cents, this is just a bargain. I mean, they're going to break out like they have in the past with a $3 at the $3 mark. I think it's just going to explode once they have their beta all situated, finalized. People are going to really share it, and this this total supply is almost being breached. So I can only imagine supply and demand once this application platform is rolled out. Sky's the limit. So the last thing I want to talk about, VeChain. Wow, I mean, they've made some partnerships as of late. This is just sickening because I think they're going to have a breakout just like Ethereum had in that 3-month stretch last year. They're going to blow up. Their CEO is just super awesome. Their rebranding is a little wonky with Thor and whatnot, but we're going to get those kickbacks with the VEN tokens. And people who really adopted this and bought a lot are probably going to see retirement within a year or two. So let's just take a look at these charts. It's on it was downwards. It climbed back up. Everybody's trying to be bullish on it, but I think the Bitcoin followers are just kind of just selling off right now. But it will. I mean, this is not going to dump under $4. So 450 is like a super bargain. So take that into consideration. If we take a quick look at their social media, this is huge. The BMW partnership was huge. So I can only suspect that this is going to gain momentum as soon as people realize that the blockchain for this to really check what goods you're receiving, whether it's legit or not, being transparent, avoiding knockoffs, that's huge. So all of these currencies I've showed you for the projects and the team and whatnot, do your research, see if it's something you also want to partake into investment or not. So that's up to you. So do your due diligence. And the last thing I want to bring up is an ICO. So I've been really digging into ICOs. I've been taking the next step in investing, and Dropil is awesome. They are local. Their team is super fabulous. I've I've chatted up with them on the groups. We've had discussions about coding, what their bots, because I'm going to discuss what they actually do. So they're bringing automation, investing to the crypto world. So if you don't have time to day trade, their platform will do it for you. It'll go out and make money for you, and that seems like a no-brainer. To reduce risk, to see returns, to have a plan of action is awesome, especially in this new type of world. So the one thing I really liked was their team. They're young, ambitious. Their roadmap is also awesome. So clearly they're just growing. So their ICO is a couple more days left. Built here in California, which is awesome. As I mentioned, You can check them out on LinkedIn. Then the next thing I want to show is the roadmap, because they do have plans to obviously make the bot better. They want to integrate with public exchanges, which is pretty cool. So I think they're taking also ideas how to make life easier through Telegram, sending in commands through the bot, and bada bing bada boom. So I'm going to show you their portal and how it works in just a second. All right, so I logged in to the dashboard of Dropil. Very user-friendly UI. They developed this in VB.net, I believe. So kudos to them for making a nice web page portal. So buying is really easy. If you haven't done it before, you can definitely check out their YouTube. I'll link it at the bottom. They have plenty of information. But what I want to really touch upon is the Arthur bot, which goes out to the exchanges, figures out what prices are lucrative to buy, sell, and you make the judgment of what you want to do. So there's all kinds of settings here for this arbitrage opportunities. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. So the name of the game is to set which exchanges you want to look up for the currency, and then definitely take a look at what the prices are, high to low. You can filter all of these out, and it's super awesome. So the next thing that's going to come out is the DEX bot, which is a really cool feature. You're going to set a low, medium, and a high risk opportunistic setting for the bot to go out, do its bidding while you're doing whatever you're doing, vacationing with the family, whatnot, and then at the end of the day, you're going to see some returns. So they have plenty of demos, how that's all going to work, and when this rolls out, it's definitely one to keep an eye out. So also check out what else is in here. So they have the affiliates and documentation, so quite the robustness. So with that said, I think I've touched upon what I've learned in this week and what I'm investing. So hopefully all this is knowledge for you, food for thought. If you have any questions, comments, tips, leave them at the bottom. I'll definitely get back at you. Check out my other videos. Smash the like and subscribe button. Definitely appreciate so I can share more info with you. And soon we'll definitely touch upon my experiences with the 1 month into crypto investing coming out. So thank you again, and we'll catch you soon. Thank you.